Furality. How's it going? It's your boy Gray back again with those toasty beans. And thanks for having me here for a second panel over here at Furality. I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been doing since Aqua. But if it's your first time seeing me, I'm still considering myself a new streamer slash furry. I started streaming back in September 2021, and oh wait, no, June 2021. And that's also the time where I came out to the fandom as a furry. It's kind of been like lurking since, I don't know, 12 years old or so, but yeah, I started rocking that identity by in 2021. So yeah, I've kind of seen some cons out there, mostly virtual cons like here and TFF. I flew out for my first in-person con over at Denver in August. That was really amazing. And then when I came back about a month after coming back from that, I was looking at ways to upgrade my stream because I do have different capabilities. I used to VJ for a club back in 2018 or so, and I had this VJ software sitting around, so I wanted to hook my VJ software to the stream and play some cool visuals. And setting that up on my two rigs, I also wondered how could I make a chat command to trigger certain things on my VJ software, because it also had OSC. So I picked up Node.js. I had some web development experience back then, so I started working with Node.js and got myself a little OSC package to play around with, and that was cool. The chat command worked fine there, but then I wanted to add more to it, so I needed a user interface, and that required a web server to add to that. So by that point, it's like I already have a web server and an OSC server. I might as well use it to its full potential. So here I made an app that makes building a custom bot easier. Where you just need to copy and paste a few keys and codes, and you got a very own bot that with a plugin system that you can export in one click and install in one click. So this is called Spooder, and so Spooder is free and open sourced on my GitHub. My GitHub name is Gray Soul. You can check this out, and man, look at all this. This is all stuff that I've accumulated since September 2021. Yeah, and there and since Virality Aqua, there's been a lot of cool stuff that's been added to this. So we're gonna run through that, and we're gonna walk through a my experience with getting an animation into VR chat, and then finally we're going to check out the Spooder side and hooking that into a chat command. So the very first thing that I worked on after Aqua was the moderation UI, and that's where you can go into. That's a separate user interface where you can click a button, any button, to lock and unlock chat commands, and that's from the events that you set up in the events tab. So there's that, and then there's the plugins where you can lock and unlock plugins entirely with a click of a button. And some things have locks of their own. Plugin developers can add their own locks for a specific plugin that they'd like. And finally, the most powerful thing about this is being able to see utilities with this. So if I were to go into here, this is my vibes and visuals queue, and you can check out so many cool cool things that way with it. And but this is the local version of the mod UI, so you can access it just by putting in the URL. But as it's called, the moderation UI, you do need an ngrok link to send it to your mods in order for them to access it. So when it comes to accessing it, ngrok has been made so much easier since Furality Aqua. Now it's just plop in your ngrok token and then save and restart, and it's all set up for you. Like the tunnels are all set, and then you can just click copy mod URL. And uh, but even there, even that can be made automatic with the new Discord integrations. So you have just plop in your bot token for Discord, save, restart, and then you can send your mod UI link to a server and channel of your choice. So your mods will always have the latest working ngrok link for the mod UI. And now how that works with the constant changing of the URLs and such. There's a verification process and a login process for mods to log into your Spooder. You do need to hand pick your mods for it with mod trust user like that, and then it'll be stored as a trusted user for the mod UI. And then your mod goes into the mod UI to put in their Twitch username and set a password. It can be any password they want, really, because it's a password that's going to be stored within the Spooder. And it's encrypted. It's stored in there securely, and it makes sure, like through the Twitch chat, that it is them that is accessing it. So finally, it's like mod verify for the person, and then the password is saved, and they can log in. So yeah, really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And this right here is the OBS deck that I've been working on. It so we also have, along with Discord integrations, we also have OBS integrations. And there's also OBS events that you can make in the events tab. And what's cool about having a chatbot and OBS utilities together is that you can set the recording file to the stream name. So it's not just like your date and time. It alerts chat for consistent frame drops and when it comes back. So like whenever it comes back, Lon would tell you that you know, it's back up to normal, and you should refresh your browser. And it also works for disconnection as well. So another thing that I've been working on is the software commands. Now I do have some effects here to show. This one right here is the Ghostly Boy, one of my stream's favorite voice effects. It's pretty much like a ghost from Sea of Thieves. And then there's also
the gray girl, so it pretty much turns me into a girl, just like that. And then I can toggle it off with an OSC trigger. Now you notice that I had two voice effects going on at the same time, and there's also and both of these effects like share a affect the same value within my VST. So you do see that it's upper pitched, but usually, so when the Ghost Boy goes back, then it should deepen my voice, right? Nope. Actually, it knows, Spooder knows which variables to affect whenever these events trigger. And because the gray girl is higher priority than the damned boy, it does not affect the pitch. So that'll make sure it's nice and layered, so it doesn't break anything on here.
And finally, there's the kill switch. So you can just it turns off everything with stop all, and that also works with a OSC trigger as well. And finally, the latest feature that we've got here is the sharing center. Now this cheese. Who gave me cheese? Oh my god, who's doing this? Oh, Cass the husky. He's redeeming stuff. Okay, yeah, no problem. I told them to do that. I told them to redeem stuff to mess around with me. So it's all good. So yeah, this is the sharing center, and this is where you can send commands and plugins to different different Twitch channels while maintaining functionality on your own channel. So you can share while you're streaming. First one here is Max Fluffy. I share my auto translator for his non-English speakers, and yes, you heard that right. Auto translations, powered by a self-hosted Libra Translate server. You can download this plugin right here on my Ko-Fi shop for free. It's a bit of work to get working, but when you do, it'll I mean that's free and unlimited translations for your stream. It's like probably the coolest thing that I've made so far. And the second person is my Twitch bestie, Lion. And I'm sharing with him a chat box plugin. Now, chat box is an overlay, right? So I have his Discord here to DM him the ngrok link to the chat box as soon as the share starts. And with live auto share on, it creates event subs for stream online and offline. So sharing this way is completely autonomous. You don't have to do you don't have to have any interaction to have your Spooder bot be regulars on people's streams. Now here we got Furality. I got a few fun commands here to try out, and here's the toys that you had fun with last time. So here we go. Here comes Lon. Bloop. I hope that worked. Oh, there he is. Good. All right, cool. So yeah, Lon's here. The graphic board is currently locked, and as well as the MERP command. But and that'll be unlocked during Q&A. But the animal launcher is working. Call !launch to launch your very own fox and cat. There's fox, cat, and pony now. Fox launcher has gone through a complete makeover using WebGL and SVG rendered to texture to make to make different animals fly across the screen. So if that is, let me see something here. Okay, yeah. Whew. All right, I think we're making good time. I somewhat feel like that I'm talking a bit too fast, but I think we're all right. We got a lot to cover here, really. So where were we? Right, with the sharing. So there's also, if you call exclamation point commands, it should show the commands that are available for the channel. And that'll show all these. These are just event names. They won't necessarily mean that they won't necessarily be the same as the commands. And there you go. Try that torpedo game. It's a little chat game that you got there. So yeah. How far are we in here? About 15 minutes in? Great. Great. All right, so yeah. Right on time actually. uh so now we're going to check out how to add a animation to VR chat and set and hooking a chat command to that animation. Now, I'm not going to pull up Unity really for this, because if I pull up Unity, it's probably going to slow down my entire setup, and we don't want that. So here's some things that I learned before while doing this. So first off, in your main avatar here, if you want to um do I want slow mode turned off? Yes, please. Can you turn off slow mode? Yeah. So yeah, if you want it, whatever animator that you want to edit, you must hook it to the main animator right here. And or otherwise, I mean, you won't be able to see anything from the animator or any of your animation clips. So that could be, I mean, that is a pretty big issue if you can't really see anything there. The next thing I learned was about layers. So gesture is actually is what like overrides some parts of the avatar. Just a sec. And the action layer is what overrides the entirety of the avatar. So then when I actually put on the derp eyes into the dance layer, and it over in like the animation did play, but nothing else was being tracked. So I had to put it into the gestures instead, because that's where you can put on a mask and put on an avatar mask to only affect the eyes. And one of the last things that I learned was that when animating from within the avatar, the avatar is hooked to a humanoid avatar. So direct rotations on the eyes won't work. I mean, it won't bork your whole avatar if you do that, but I mean, it just won't take any effect. You'll want to affect these values. So yeah, affecting only the eye values here, and it's a good thing that these were, like, sufficient to create derp eyes with. Finally, the last thing I learned was when you create new parameters in your avatar for OSC, you'll have to reset the config from within VR chat. Sometimes I spent hours trying to figure out like what's going wrong with my avatars, like checking the connections and stuff, and finally figuring out that I had to reset the configuration to make it work properly. So that's how it went down with the with adding an animation to my avatar. And now so on Spooder's side of things, we're just going to go into our events tab here. Uh-oh. Why is that not moving? Ah. Oh, come on, Lon. He might be a bit overloaded. Oh, he's crashed. He's crashed. Hold on. It might be a RAM issue. He's got a lot of things going on here. Oh, it's that same circular issue again. I'm not sure what that is. All right, restarting him. Sending the Angrok to the mods. All right. All right, there we go. Now, back to this. Gonna get him back into the place. Um, and Yeah, Lon's shy, much like me. So, in VR chat here, we're going to make the Derp Eyes event, and we'll just give that a nice proper name for it. So chat's already triggered on, and the command is already set there. Just working with assumptions there, and we're gonna make a software command that goes to the address avatar slash parameters slash derp eyes, and we're going to send this UDP to the main PC. Now those are things that you set in the configuration. It's just an IP and a port, and in this case, it's my main PC running VR chat with port 9000. So you have you can conveniently put something in there like that. And we're gonna set that to value on and value off, 1 and 0, and maybe for like 2 minutes. All right, so that's set up. But we also have a chat box within VR chat. So why don't we put something here like chat box slash input and set that as the main PC. And the value, well, we're gonna one shot this, so so the value off won't be used. It'll just be derp eyes activated exclamation point. All right, and that should be working. We'll get to this part of it later, and we'll just save. Now, if you call exclamation point derp eyes, then it should show it should play it just like that. Let's see. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, right, I forgot. I forgot to add that to the share. That's right. You got it, it only picks up the what's shared there. So you can edit your shares on the fly. That's totally fine for the sharing feature. So now call the exclamation point derp eyes. And there you go. Now my eyes are derped. It shows on top up top there that it's been activated. And yeah, that's how you do it. Now, here's a little bonus. I got a little bonus for you. What if we also put in the user's name that activated this thing? So, let's go back into Spooder and onto here. I put this backup right here. Now, we can it can't really be done with regular software commands because event data doesn't go in there. There's no place for me to put a put in the display name on there. So we'll have to use a response script. Now response scripts are usually for making responses for the bot, but it can be used for pretty much anything because they're just like little JavaScripts that play on the that play within the event. So if you know Spooder's global functions like send to UDP, you can manually put in main PC as the destination, address as chatbox input, event.displayname, activated derp eyes, and true. The true makes it go straight to the chat box. If it's false, then it'll just send it. It'll make the keyboard pop up confirming like whether to put it up there or not. So let's activate this one, the with the bonus one, and save. And are we still derped? We're still derped. And go on the kill switch. All right, now call it Pixel Tails. Pixel Tails activated derp eyes. and there's how you do it. So when it comes to making like making having tasks to and goals for your stream to like do whatever for a bot to do whatever you want, there's the simple way to do it, which is through the user interface. There's a plugin. You can make a plugin to for more advanced things. Plugins, by the way, are just Node.js modules. You can install your own dependencies into there, and they're also very transferable, like one-click exports and one-click installs. Um, and the but like when it comes to the gray area where you want to do a certain something, but the UI doesn't really allow you to, but it would be absolutely overkill to use a uh uh to use a plugin for that. That's where response scripts come in handy. All right, folks. We've got a good amount of time left, so I'm going to here's the optional part, well, the extra part of it that I can also show using a new an app that I just recently discovered like just a few weeks ago. It's called TTS Voice Wizard. Now, TTS Voice Wizard is actually built for VR chat, wherever it is. Yeah, there it is. And pretty much essentially it turns your voice into OSC and sends it off to the chat box on your VR chat avatar. And there's many ways to recognize speech and send it off. But with the Whisper model AI, it works pretty well. Now, if we have OSC text going into Spooder, and then we can make voice commands for Spooder, can't we? So let's send this to the Spooder. 1.168.1.1.5. Apply that. Turn it on. And now Whisper is listening. So with that, we can also make a command that works with that. So how about this? Let's go to boop. Yeah, the boop the boy. And we'll set an OSC for that. The handle will be a search string. Like the very latest feature that I put into Spooder is this. So it's going to listen for a chat box / input, and the value will be boop my nose. All right, and that's it. There's the trigger. Now, Lon, boop my nose. Boop my nose, Lon. I don't know. It might be wait, where is it? Oh yeah, yeah. It's minimized here. That should be right. Application's already running. Boot my nose. That's what it's been reading as. Okay, boop my nose. I swear this has worked before. It really wants to say boot. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, boot my nose. It recognized it. Yeah. So sometimes these minor differences really matter with it. But yeah, that's really cool. I've got some ideas going for that as well. Wow. This this really went through in just 30 minutes, huh? I really do feel like I talked a bit too fast through this. But let me think. Well, okay. So plugins, we are very ready to like start like distributing and sharing plugins, and Spooder is ready to be like a commissionable platform for people to have their own custom bot for their streams, and being able to download and commission plugins, unique stream features for for their stream, to be like specifically tailored to their stuff. So yeah, this is this will be pretty cool. Well, this is already pretty cool. And also, creating plugins is a lot easier now. Just creating a plugin here. You got your name, author, and description, and it'll clone it straight from the sample plugin on my GitHub. And that includes that sets up all the folders for you, and that also includes a development guide within the overlay. So yeah, go ahead, give it a try. The settings UI is generation is a lot easier now. It's now JSON based, so you can build build settings UI in minutes with this thing. All right. Well, I think that's everything here. Oh, yeah, there's Lon fully featured on my channel here, with an event called Bork My Gork. And he's just responding with that. So oh, hey, Pixel Tails. Hey. Hey Lion. Hey Pixel, how are you doing? Oh man. Alrighty. So with that said, I think we're all good here. Time for some Q&A. And since Lon crashed here, the locks have reset. So use that exclamation point play command to yeah, to play anything of the graphics, and exclamation point launch to shoot a fox across the screen. Let's see, and merp. Yeah, exclamation point merp to make merps happen. Gonna turn on the overlay sound here so you can hear it. Is that oh, is the Fox launcher not working? All right, hold on. Let me get that up here. There we go. And yeah, alert box is muted. There we go. There we go. Oh man, yeah. So right now you got small foxes. It's mixed between small ones and higher ones, and medium ones. You want to see a macro launch? It's got small, medium, large, and macro. Here's my fox. Oh, temporarily unavailable. Oh, has it been paused? Oh, my good mods. Thank you. Thank you for locking all these. But yeah, let's unlock that for now. Let me show you macro launch. Here's my fox. Woo! Look at that big boy. So yeah, I think we're ready for some Q&A. So let me see in the Discord channel here what we got here. May I have a link to the GitHub? Yes, you can. Let me that here. Bloopity doo. Are you open to contributions? Yes. Yeah, I'm totally down for contributions. Oh, someone already linked the GitHub. Whoops. Yeah. Open to contributions for code or suggestions and such. I have a Discord server for this app. If you go to if you go into the GitHub there and scroll all the way down the README, you'll see an invite link to Spooder Mesh, and that's where you can like share plugins that you found or you created, or share user videos of your implementation, um, participate in the discussion for features. And yes, definitely, you can. I do welcome pull requests to, well, to help make Spooder like the most. Ow! Who bonked me? To make Spooder like the ultimate power for streamers. Well, okay, I sort of wanted to have the title Streamlabs at Home. And that's like, having the simplicity that Streamlabs would have, but also like the flexibility and the power of having your very own personal bot. Reality just entered the mesh. Hell yeah. How about one goes about adding tracking endpoints to an avatar? I'm trying to kind of piece together how you hook stuff together. In my case, I'm basically going broke mode. I'm trying to leverage VC Face for some facial tracking, but I'm not quite sure how to really hook it in. To generalize, how would you sync up avatar params and such to OSC endpoints? Hmm. I have just recently got into VC Face, and I haven't gotten into the OSC part of it. Definitely gonna get into that soon. But adding tracking points to an avatar, I don't know if that's within my realm. Yeah, no. I'm not quite sure. What are your favorite events you've created for Spooder? Things like the Fox Launcher and Boot My Nose actions. Um, oh boy, what's my favorite? Probably, probably the party time redeem that utilizes my VJ software to like play some music and have femboys dancing around me. No, nobody. I don't know if that would be allowed to play here, but yeah, that's one of my favorites. Plus the hype time. You could probably redeem the hype time actually. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, party time and hype time are actually redeems on my channel. So they would have to be triggered that way. Here, I'll redeem the hype time. Hype time. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now that Pizza Tower has come out and that awesome OST is here, I've got to make a pizza time now. I've got party time. I got oh boy, here we go. Yeah, those are a couple public avatars from the Femboy Hooters. And now my avatar is dancing with them. Awesome. Oh yeah. So about 40 minutes in, yeah. Just hanging out, asking answering questions if you get them. I would like to one thing that I am looking towards making is like a website for Spooder. and a service where I could provide uh like tunnel links, but much like Ngrok does. But it would be more like a space that that lets your Spooder become publicly accessible, just like to a public folder. And then plugins could have interfaces that are open to the public, kind of like the Fox launcher. Like if you could have an open interface to edit your Fox and stuff instead of like having to go to that code pen to the copy pasting code and stuff like that. Yeah, that's one of my goals that I want to do, and that's what I call Project Mother Wolf. Oh my God, look at that cute kitty! Look at Lion's cute kitty flying across there. Let me get some water here. Or anything else I should mention here? How much scripting or coding, I suppose, would you say was required to make some of the triggers? Like uh you mean like the three triggers of the event system? It took quite some. It's like for the chat portion of it, you know, had to get the get TMI.js we're working on there, um and the JSON files for saving and all that. Um it didn't I don't think it really took much for the triggers, but it did take much for commands. Like oh yeah. Let me show you a portion of the of response commands or the chat trigger. That's probably like the most difficult one. Oh man. I think Lon's gonna crash again. Oh, he did crash again. I don't know what that's about. Why he's crashing on that. But definitely we'll need to investigate and fix that. Let's bring him back in. All right, he's back. Now let me in those events. Yeah, there we go. All right, yeah. Uh, Resharing to Furality. There we go. And let's see. Right, the chat. So here's Bork my Gork. Now, Bork my Gork is more than just a reaction function. It's a search and match kind of trigger. So you can put in like a special code for to match up your words. So right now what's supported is this sign word. That's like if it starts with a word or ends with a word or asterisk for a wild card, then any word would be um matched with. And recently I put in asterisk word, so then it finds that word and continues the sequence from there. It works sequentially, so you uh so it searches like forward through the message to match the words, and it can be matched up like that. Asterisk words just like skip ahead to find the certain word that it's looking for, and then uh like if you put other net next to that, then it skips to where that finds that word, and then it searches for other after that word. So yeah, very quite useful. Like let me see in the sharing here. if you do uh like that. Now, if you tag Lon and say good boy or good bo anything, then then it'll work. Oh yeah, Lion wants Bork my Gork. Let's get Bork my Gork going here. Which one is that? That is this one. All right, saved again. So now it's got search and match reactions here. As a web dev myself, I'm sorry you had to experience JSON files. Yeah. I mean, they're nice to work with in the programming, but like when you're reading it by yourself, it's kind of a headache. I found a website that prints it online, and I just sometimes when debugging, I have to work with that to find out what's going wrong. But I mean, overall, I do like JSON. It's it's pretty handy. Are there any specific functions or features you're looking to add in the near future? Um, let's see. Definitely the Project Mother Wolf with having Spooder its own website and in service to create tunnels. Uh, so it can all work under that domain. There's also shoot, what was the other thing? Hold on, I'll get back to that. VS Code's format document has come in handy for messy JSON files for me. Oh, format document that would that like pretty print the JSON files? That's a good tip. Thank you. Thanks for telling me that. Okay, so back to new features to make here. Uh I'm starting to wonder if it'll need Telegram support, but I don't know. It already has Discord. I'm really open to ideas for it. So right, Lon died, so I had to restart the overlay. Bloop. There we go. What? Oh man, Crawful says Ayo Lon. Oh, oh man, the little boy, little oaf. He's such a goofball. Sexy turvy. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Yeah, you set up your fox there? Heck yeah, Pixel. Let's see it. There he is. Cute blue foxy. The biscuit fister. I heard that name like as soon as the Furality stream started and I just cracked up with that. That's a great name. I love it.
Hey, just a heads up here, Gray. We got about 5 minutes left, so we got time for a couple more questions or a couple more things that you want to show off.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, any more questions after this? Again, at the bottom of the Spooder GitHub, you can check out the Discord where you can ask questions and give me some ideas for features and such. Totally open for ideas on this to make Spooder even awesomer. Thank you, an amazing panel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for the panel. Thank you for being here. So, after this, it's gonna be like in about an hour or so. I'm gonna be streaming on my own channel and checking out Furality. I've been just getting myself ready today for this. So yeah, afterwards it's time to let loose and get into these worlds. Also, yeah, my Ko-fi page is where I can get is where you can support me. It's also where you can get some plugins that I've made. The graphic board and the auto translator is all here, and you can pick those up for pay what you want. I also have commissions open. If you'd like some custom animals for the animal launcher plugin, I can do that. I can also make VR chat plugins for your avatars and props. So yeah, give me a ring on Discord, and I'll uh develop the plugin and give you support until it all works. I was looking for projects to contribute to. This might be interesting. Awesome. Totally open for contributions. Started the future reformate. Awesome.
All right, all right. I think we got like a couple more minutes here, so any more questions, be sure to get them in. But Gray, I guess if you've got any closing statements here, feel free to let them out where people can reach you, if you've got your socials and all that. But I'll leave it to you.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Gray Boy Gaming is my Twitch channel. Give that a follow to see more Spooder in action and to see this active development taking place. Um, and I'm also on Twitter at Gray Soul, just like my GitHub name like that. And yeah, uh thanks for having me here, guys. I had a lot of fun work doing this, putting this together, and showing it all to you. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great Furality. Stay cool, stay safe, and as always, stay toasty. Stay derpy toasty.